Hello guys and welcome here to the 7-Eleven IndyCar Series Fast 9 Shootout. I'm Brian James here in the booth with you. If you missed the session earlier, of course, we determined positions 10 through 33, but running in this one session for the pole, Alexander Rowe, Parker Smith, Scott Upton, Max Anderson, Richie Hiroshi, Austin Shaw, Nathan Faden, Casey Naneko, and James Qualls. Those 9 are going to be running 15 minutes to determine the pole sitter. Yes, a long session, but of course it would have been 10 had it not been for the fact that we don't have to do a last 3 shootout. Nathan Faden is the first car on track, and it's going to be about who gets the draft first. Of course, that's going to be the big determining factor as you see the 8 roll out now, and he was the fastest earlier in the day. However, there's different conditions here now, which could play a factor in who gets the pole. Now you may be asking yourselves, why didn't you just combine the Fast 9 and practice? Part of it was because I wanted to be here for this, so I'm sure I'm watching the premiere, or at least able to watch it. Whether I am or not, it's a totally different scenario. See the 48 out and away, and these guys are going to want to get close here. And the question is, do you work with your teammates? Because I don't think you do. See the 30, or no, sorry, it's the 88. The 32 is not in this session, but you'll see the 26 come by and set his first lap time. .764. Of course, he is the first car to lay down a lap time. Back behind is his teammate Richie Hiroshi, who's going to try to lay down a fast time now. The 8's just laid down a 2:06.692. James Qualls just put down a 2:09.127. And I want to remind everybody that this is the last session, as you see Austin Shaw go to the top. This is the last session that you guys will see here on GCN YouTube. Of course, our practice sessions Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, of course with Thursday being carb day. Those 2 days will be featured on Facebook Watch, not on YouTube. So you will want to click in the link in the description. There's a link to our Facebook page. So if you have a Facebook, be sure you like it. And if you don't, you can still watch it. Just be sure to check out the link, of course, and be sure that you can watch. Again, those 2 sessions will be on Facebook Watch. So the next time you'll see the IndyCars here on YouTube will be on next Sunday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern for the second ever GCN Indianapolis 500. You won't want to miss it. It's the Austin Shaw, currently the fastest. All 9 cars have laid down a lap time, and the 8 is struggling now. Alexander Rowe, he was the fastest in the first session, but of course it'll come down to who gets the draft first. Look at how spread out these guys are. And keep in mind, you're battling essentially for 2 points in this Fast 9 shootout. Because if you are the pole sitter for the Indianapolis 500, you get 2 bonus points added to your total for the end of the season. It will also help somebody with 1 point in the Oval Championship. Because again, there is no double points for the Oval Championship. But for the Indy 500, there is double points. 211.154, just shy of his fastest lap. And the 48 seems to just have the raw speed. See, there's the 8, 208.189, so he's right about in the range. He's still almost a complete mile per hour off of some of these fastest guys, though. And again, it's going to come down to, will these guys get aligned? And you see the 26 and the 28 on the pit lane. Is this strategy to help Andretti Autosport take the front row? There's the 24, James Qualls. One thing you'll notice is that none of the one-race contract drivers, none of the Indy 500 only drivers had made this session. And you see the 24 pitting now. His teammate didn't make this session. And just look at this, they're all going to come to the pit lane except the 88 for now. Will the 88 pit this time? Yes, he will. How's about the 21? Yes. 26 is out and away. So is the 8 and the... Oh, no, the 20 is not. So currently the only car on track, well, only two cars on track are the 88 and the 8. And again, if you haven't watched the Indy season yet, pit stops are not anywhere similar to what IndyCar usually does. There goes the 88. I'm waiting to see if anybody's going to come out in a group here. Because again, if you can come out with someone behind you or in front of you, you can really make a run at the pole. And I think that's really some of these guys' only hopes of running down Austin Shaw for the pole with half of the session remaining. There's the 28. Will the 20 follow? No. 21 is out and away. Frankly, I'm shocked the 21 did not go with his teammate. And the question is for these three on the pit lane, are they just content with their starting position at this point? 24 is out. So the 48 and the 20. Here goes the 24. Now the 20 rolls out. So the fastest is the only one left on the pit lane. There's the 41, Casey Naneko. Now you see the 48 rolling off. These guys must have decided on their own. Let's just determine this on raw speed. And there goes the 48. Does he block his teammate and try to help him make a run? They're going to come out about dead even. And look at this. The Chip Ganassi gang is going to get to work together. They're going to be the first ones to pair up. And this could help Alexander Rowe. 2:10.605, that's up to third. Watch this lap time, because this lap time could be very telling. You see the 48 has to lift. That doesn't help him. Here we go. Coming down the long straight. Does the 8 have enough? 2:13, 6:65. That's up to second. Austin Shaw still first, but these guys easily up top. 1-2 for Chip Ganassi right now. And they are catching the 88, but I just don't know if it's going to help the 88 in time. See no other pairings on track other than these two. And now row to the top, 2:13.807. You got to imagine he's catching some of the tail end of this 88 car just draft, which is really going to help his times. Scott Upton's got to be saying, hurry up, man, I want you to help me. And the 8's going to pit. So that's going to leave the 48 and the 88. With Alexander Rowe currently the fastest. And here comes the 48. Up now two other cars have paired up. It's the 41 and the 21. But is it too little, too late? It is. The 41's pitting. It might be too late for the 88 as well, as the 48 has gone back to the top, 2:14.567. They're going to have to pit fast if they want another shot at this pole. Otherwise, Austin Shaw will be leading them to the green in the Indy 500. Minute and a half left. Will these guys exit quick here? You saw the 41 roll back on track. He wants more. And how's about the rows? Look at this. So row 1 would be 2 Hondas. Row 2 would be 2 Chevys. Row 3 would be 2 Hondas. Row 4 would be 2 Chevys. So it would be Honda, Chevy lining up for the Indianapolis 500. And Casey Naneko trying to lay down some laps, but he's not going to be able to go to the top by himself. So that means it's likely going to be Austin Shaw on the pole. See, the 26 will try to make it around and get one more lap in. All these guys leaving now, there's just no way they're going to get another lap. Here comes the 26. If he can get to the line, he will make a lap. As will the 41. So they will be the last two to make a lap. Yes, they will. So the 26 and the 21, or 41 rather, will get one more lap. Not that it'll matter. 209, 208. That is the end of the session. Austin Shaw and Alexander Rowe will lead the field to the green for the second ever Indianapolis 500 here on GCN. They'll be followed up by Parker Smith, Casey Naneko, Scott Upton, Nathan Faden, Max Anderson, James Qualls, and Richie Hiroshi. That is your Fast 9. Congratulations to Austin Shaw. He will be the pole sitter for the Indianapolis 500, assuming he doesn't crash. We want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you back here. Well, for YouTube, if you guys don't watch it on Facebook Watch, we'll see you back here next Sunday for the Indianapolis 500. Otherwise, for most of the rest of you, hopefully, we'll see you over on Facebook for Practice Tuesday, as well as Carb Day over on Facebook. Till then, goodbye, everyone.